Good afternoon, and welcome to Chabad House at USF's Lunch and Learn program. Today's theme is being a Jew in a secular world. How can one live as an observant Jew in a secular environment, one asks oneself, especially a college environment? I recall when we started the Chabad House here at USF in 1976, in our audience with the Lubavitcher Rabbi, Rabbi Schneerson said, wherever you should travel, bring lichtig and warmkeit. Those are two Yiddish adjectives. Bring light and warmth. In other words, that even though a person may be in an environment that is far removed from what one is normally used to being an observant Jew, yet the Rebbes of Chabad invariably said and stated to their followers, Mach da Eretz Yisrael, make here Israel, so to say. Make here a Jewish environment. Create the environment that is a Torah environment that is conducive to being able to go ahead and live as a Jew. The Torah is eternal. It is timeless. And it is the guidebook, and it is the knowledge that God gave to humanity and chose the Jewish people to convey it to the rest of the world, to be a light unto the nations, and as the Torah states, to be a fountain, to be a blessing to all the nations. The Jewish people, having been given this Torah and the way of life that the Torah teaches us, ultimately bring blessings to all of humanity. The environment affects us, and one would be foolish to think that the environment will not affect one. So in order to be able to go ahead and live in an environment which Torah tells us can sometimes be alien to Torah and mitzvot, as we see in Western culture in a variety of places, yet it has the potential to become a Garden of Eden. You don't have to relinquish your individuality by being an observant Jew, a learned Jew. In fact, it enhances your individuality if you are able to go ahead and experience that deep connection to who you are and what you are as a people, an ancient people, a people chosen to convey goodness and light and unity to all of humanity, which the Torah does do. As it says, all of its byways are ways of peace. It is the hardest decision to be different. We all want to be sort of accepted and not stand out and not be different, be accepted by our peers, but yet there is a certain beauty and greatness and uniqueness in having a quality, a talent that others don't have. There is a concept when we see that sometimes even our family, even our friends will look at us askance and say, oh, why are you different? Why are you so religious? Remember that to be different does not mean to be separate. It means to be unique. It means to stand for something. In the Code of Jewish Law, or Code of Jewish Conduct as it's known, the Torah tells us, and our sages teach us, Al yishbayish mipnei hamaligim. Don't be embarrassed before those that will snicker, those that will scoff. Remember, you are not alone. The Torah tells us, and the Code of Jewish Law starts with the words Shivisi Havaya Lenegdi Tamid, that God is always before me. I set God always before me. I'm not alone. When you are here in a college environment, you're not alone. You have with you whatever it is that you grew up with, whatever you were taught, and above all, you have with you God, creator of heaven and earth, who is here as well. So when we observe a mitzvah, which means a connection, it means we are connected to something. We are anchored to something. We are connected to God. And then we're not just floating on the water with the crowd, so to say. We stand for something.